So, funny story for you. I'm actually in the process of running an experiment of
Ooh,
how AI job applications work, what ATSs will actually kick back. So, it's still in the very initial framing stages of this, but out of sheer personal curiosity, I was like, I'm going to give it a try. Here's the thing, based on my research and knowledge of AI job application tools and just ATSs so far, what remains true and what has always remained true over the last decade, 2 decades, is the aspect of keywords. So making sure that your keywords are reflective of the keywords of the job search, that's never going to hurt you. The other thing too is make sure there is a human at the center. So when we do AI technology design in HR, there's always a concept that we advocate of keeping the human at the center, meaning that AI can take 80, 90% of the work, but the final decision has to come to a human. As a job applicant, I think folks need to take a similar lens to it, meaning get the AI tools to feed you more jobs, to kind of sequence the job application process to help you answer some of the questions so you don't have to write your experience down in 10 different ways, 10 times for 10 job applications. But at the very end, always make sure you use a tool that will allow you to review that final application before you hit the submit button. So if there's anything anywhere that doesn't sound like you or sound like something that you would say, go ahead and change it. Because at that point in time, AI has done the 80, 90% of the work that it was supposed to do. You kind of still have to do a little more work if you want your resume reviewed. And I think the other sort of, I'm going to call a rumor slash hearsay, I'm still in the process of testing it out, is that a lot of ATSs are picking up AI based applications. I'm not sure if they're picking up AI applications based on the fact that you're submitting it through a job board that is known for its AI platform, or if they're picking it up based on your answers that may not sound human. It's very likely the latter because AI verification technology has existed for a very long time in terms of how can you tell the difference between human speak and AI speak. And I think that's, again, putting the emphasis back to what I said earlier, which is make sure your answers sound like you before you hit the submit button.
that's a great tip. And I've been seeing a lot on social media as well of like students using AI for their answers for homework or papers. And teachers are like, if you just added an extra 10 minutes of typing in a couple words, I probably wouldn't have noticed. So that's a great tip
Yeah.
for the job applications as well.
Well, and here's just another tip for everyone out there, just as a little perk for listening to
Yeah.
this. If you're ever going to want to check to say, like, does my answer actually sound human?